Candle after.
Come on.
G'day.
It's the Aussies and Yank walk into a bar. Here we are, coming from Nashville, Tennessee, Jaybird Studios. I'm Straussy.
G'day, Steve-O from Brisbane, Australia, with the tightest shirt this side of the Nullambimbi.
And I'm Gas from Iowa. No, just kidding. New York. That's where I came
mate.
from.
Well, here we go again, guys.
Yeah.
Steve-O, who we got tonight?
We got a jam of a show. A jam. Just mixing it up a little bit. Yep, but tonight's special guest is from the great place of Wollongong, Australia.
What?
Wollongong.
The Gong.
The gum.
The Gong.
Yeah. Musical guest tonight, Anthony Snape.
Yeah.
There he is. Look at him. Look at that bloke, will ya?
Yeah.
Oh,
Studley.
that's an advertisement for Crest White Strips right
Yeah.
there.
Man.
Look at that bloke, will you?
Studley.
Yeah.
Great to have him on tonight.
He's going to be with us, do a couple songs with us,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
a bit
It's
of a
gonna be good.
yarn,
Bit of a
talk-
chat.
talk some crap
Yeah.
for a while, and but straight out of the gate, we've got to get to our poll because we're getting countdown. We thought we were going to have a VP
Supposed to.
by this time,
Yeah.
but
Pushed it another week.
Sloppy Joe has
Yep.
pushed it out a week.
Keeping us in
and,
suspense.
Pushed it out a week. Sloppy Joe.
Every time you have a sloppy joke, keeps pushing it.
Where is he? Where is there? He is. Yes, good old
I'm gonna
Sloppy
go
Joe.
with over there.
And now we do have a new candidate, a late runner in the Sloppy Joe's VP poll. Steve-O. Who we
Dark
got?
Horse.
Yes, we have come out of left
Like-
field.
Are
Katy
you
Perry?
going to me because you can't pronounce his name?
Yes.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have a late candidate that's actually is screaming ahead. Might take the front runner actually.
You could do.
I think we either have Miss Piggy,
Muppet.
or who's the other one?
We'll see those in a minute.
Yeah. So this
Let's
guy,
talk about this bloke.
right from the movie Idiocracy, President Camacho.
I'll give us his full name.
And I think we have.
Here's a little
here
bit
it
of
is.
him here.
His footage.
Can't hear
I
him,
know
but
she's
I know
barren
Yeah.
with all that starving bullshit
He's there.
and the dust storms and we running out of French fries and burrito coverings.
Yeah.
But I got a solution.
That's what you said last time, dipshit. I got a solution. You're a dick. South Carolina, what's up?
Oh, yeah.
That's what I thought.
That's what I thought.
There you go.
He
I
don't
mean,
take no crap.
I mean, that's what Sloppy Joe needs, a man of action.
well, I
A
mean,
man of words
if
and
the
action.
VP ends up running the country, down to President Dwayne Elizondo Mountain Dew Herbert
Herbert.
Camacho.
What a
Camacho.
legend.
I got my word quota in for the night. I'm done. There he is.
Well, here's his campaign
Man, he
picture.
is ripped.
Yeah, look at him.
Yeah.
He's ready to go. Him and Sloppy Joe side by side. You can see.
Can you
the
imagine
picture. Yeah.
I'd probably vote for him.
But you know, we do know that whoever Sloppy Joe picks for VP is going to end up being president.
Oh, yeah,
so,
absolutely.
You know,
Yeah.
he's just going to be ahead of his time
Yep.
because in the movie it wasn't for another 50 years, was it?
And I think Terry Crews would give up his regular life just to take on as President Camacho.
There you go.
He may run independently, too. You never know.
He could.
Yep.
So do we have those stats? Is that we're going to...
Yep. Let's have a look at
Over the weeks
at
leading
the
up
poll.
to Biden's... Here we go.
Here we go.
Hillary Clinton too.
Ooh.
So I reckon Bill got on and voted for Hillary. That's why she jumped from 1 to
Yeah.
2.
Yeah.
Miss Piggy, 57.
Where did SpongeBob come from? He was
He made a
down
run.
in single figures before.
Is he in the lead?
Oprah. Currently, yes, SpongeBob,
Wow.
62.
He took Miss Piggy.
I think we all need our eyes checks.
I need my
Peppermint Patty,
readers.
12.
Oh,
Yeah,
man.
Camacho,
Well, only-
coming in hot, eclipsed Miss Piggy.
Yeah. Only 1 week to go, guys, so get
Well,
your votes
yeah,
in.
it may
Might
not
be a
even
matter
be
of
that.
days.
I mean,
Yeah.
we might-
Well, it could be.
Could be happening right now.
It could be.
Thank goodness the rest of the world's tuning into two
he's-
Aussies and a Yank.
He probably went to bed around 6 or 5.
Get your votes in on Sloppy Joe's VP. 'Cause,
Yeah.
You know, it'd be great to see a real
Yeah.
person win it.
Yeah, it's really important too.
I'm going to miss Sloppy Joe up there.
Yeah.
He's
Sloppy
big mouthful.
Joe.
going for it.
Well, you might miss him. You might get the next 4 years. You'll get to see him a lot.
Yeah, that'd be a
Hey,
shame.
hey.
Yeah.
All right, question of the week.
Oh, boy.
we got to announce the question of the week. What happens with this is I'll put the question out there. Anyone at home, if there's anyone out there, because we haven't seen anybody yet, but
Shirt changes colors. That's
we
so cool.
need a few answers to this one. This is going to be at the end of the show. The guys are going to get a multiple choice, and we'll pick the answer to the question of the week from that. But here is the question of the week. If you had to homeschool your kids, what subjects are you best equipped to teach?
Sex ed.
I didn't say your wife.
I wouldn't want.
I didn't say homeschool your wife.
Oh,
I said,
yeah.
right.
Probably PE.
That might actually happen. I mean,
Sex ed.
parents are like ixnay on the
Yeah.
school, eh?
Well, your little girl's going to school though, right?
Yeah.
How do you feel about that?
It's a hybrid. Well, I think she needs the social interaction.
Because
expects
your
that.
social
Yeah.
interaction is
Yeah.
not doing her that much good, or
Kids, yeah. I need some me time. You know, the 2 hours at the gym is just not enough.
okay.
We'll go 2 times a day. That'll be 4 hours.
But
You saying he needs it?
yeah.
I didn't say.
So right now they're doing like a couple of weeks of hybrid. So it's like a day in person,
Yeah.
laptop, virtual schooling. I think some places in some states are just doing all virtual schooling for the first 8 or 9 weeks. Yeah.
Right. Very good.
So I guess they're going to see how it pans out between virtual and in person.
So, are you nervous?
A little bit.
Yeah.
Probably just more so for her first day.
She's gonna love it.
Yeah, she's gonna love it.
She's gonna love it.
Yeah. She'd be happy to
She's
get
a
away
social
from.
butterfly.
She's like, I'm away from daddy and mommy.
Yeah.
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 You know it. Gaz, you've been away.
Yeah.
You've been away.
I have been
You
away.
got. We're going to talk about Gaz's little road trip.
Yeah,
This
little adventure.
segment's called Adventures with Gaz.
Yep.
And he's going to give us a little rundown of his
Yeah,
trip.
I think if we got there we go. That's the Great Mississippi, Dubuque,
I
Iowa.
like how our chairs are bouncing on the rocks right here too. Adventures with Gaz.
Yeah, but and that's the bridge that goes over to East Dubuque, which is technically Illinois. But let's get the pick one up there. I'm going to give you a little. So that is the 4th Street elevator, which is you got to go to if you're ever there. And at the top of that hill,
What street's that on?
I think it's 7th. No, 4th Street elevator, and a banker used to own that house up there, and he worked downtown. Which go to the next photo there, Ben. So that's the view from the top, overlooking Dubuque. And he built that elevator because it took him too long in his horse and buggy to get to back and forth from the bank each day for lunch. But we took a little ride up there, me and Rach and Aunt Sue, and you could overlook the city. It was beautiful, really
It does
beautiful.
look nice.
Yeah, it is fun.
That looks really
when I was
familiar.
actually, yeah, and that is, we'll get to that one. But when I was actually in the elevator, I was thinking, what would I do if this cable snapped?
Yeah.
In my head, you know. But let's go to the next one. So, when you cross that river, you go into East Dubuque, and that is a famous Mulgrew's chili dog. It's a foot long, and I already ate about half of it. And I had 2 of them that day, and then me and Dad, Rachel's dad, went back a couple days later and had another one.
Only 2 that day, huh?
Yeah.
You trying to cut down?
Yeah, I'm trying to cut down. But it was good, man. And did a lot of eating.
Right.
You know, the next pick is, okay, that is Happy Joe's, which is another thing that they're famous for, Happy Joe's Pizza. And that's a sauerkraut.
Was it sloppy?
It wasn't sloppy, it was happy.
there too for a
That's
cup
a
of Joe.
sauerkraut,
Cup of
ham,
Joe.
and pineapple. It's amazing. It's one of their staples. And then we got another staple of theirs as well, which is also a pizza. This is the taco pizza.
Did you have both?
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah,
Man,
we
he's
did.
going
And
behind-
we got a picture of Grandma, Rachel's grandma,
Gam.
Hey, there
ready
she is.
ready for pizza.
My girl.
She's got her beer and she's ready for pizza. And we got another picture of Rach and Dad, which is we actually went there because it was his birthday week.
That's
And,
right. That's
so we
right.
celebrated his birthday and got to hang out with family and got to see Grandma at the same time. And Rach is actually still there visiting a little
Right.
longer. The next picks.
Someone's a fan. Jessica Witt says best pizza ever.
That's my sister. That's Rachel's sister.
there you
Yeah, she knows. She's had that pizza. So, Iowa is famous for corn, right? All right, we're going to do something real quick. I have
Man, I hope it's a stripper.
Fenzel's corn. Admire it, feel it. It's raw, right?
Yeah.
All right,
Is Buble attached
right?
to the end?
No, Buble is not.
No,
So, you know how you know what good corn is? You eat it raw.
What?
And we're going to have a test here. You guys are going to lose your mind when you...
I'm not doing the Buble on that.
What, you out of practice?
Give a bite.
Righto.
Just, come on, just give a bite.
I gotta pull the
All
hairs
right.
out first.
Sweet corn.
Or
Fenzel's.
you'll have to pick them out of your teeth.
I don't know if it's the corn on my beard.
If you're not going to bite it, I'm going to.
Right, I'll bite one side.
Oh, yeah.
That's pretty sweet, eh?
Fenzel's sweet corn. They're famous. They've been around forever.
I've never eaten raw corn.
You have now. But that's how you can tell if it's good corn.
It is good corn.
Yeah.
Hey,
Buble.
Buble. Pretty
all
good,
the
eh?
Buble.
Just imagine if it was roasted.
There we go.
Roasted and toasted.
You don't even need butter with it.
You could have butter with it.
Jeez,
You
mate,
don't
you went
need
to
it.
town on that.
Went
You
to
didn't have
town.
dinner tonight, did you?
No, but I'm thinking about finishing it. But that was part of our trip, and
Nice.
we had a great time.
Man, Gaz's adventures with Gaz is going to be big. I mean, if you can hit such big hotspots as Dubuque, Iowa, on a regular basis,
Well,
people are going to
we
be
were
tuning
in
in
Dubuque,
droves.
Iowa, East Dubuque, which is technically Illinois, and Wisconsin, within a matter of minutes, you know. And we went out. Mick took us out on his boat. Went on the Great Mississippi. Got to see Rachel's grandparents' old river house, and
Oh yeah, Still
really
there?
cool. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
They
it's good
don't
stuff.
obviously own it, and but ironically enough, Jaegers bought it, which is Rachel's maiden
Oh,
name,
wow, wow.
but it's spelled with a J instead of
Gotcha,
a Y.
gotcha.
You know?
Did you have any issues
As in
thinking
Jaeger
about?
Mustang.
Did you have any issues thinking about going interstate?
No, none at all. Didn't see a single police officer or state police on the way up
they've been
or
defunded.
the way.
They're all playing golf.
Oh man.
Yeah.
They're corn husking.
All the bars were open. You could wear a mask or not. You know.
Right.
Yeah.
Cool. Great to see you had a good time.
Yeah.
And with the
Yeah.
family too.
And got back safely without any
Yeah.
infections.
It was good to see all of Rachel's aunts and uncles
stuff.
and
Yeah.
Hey folks, tuning in. We got Brooke.
Uncle Jimmy.
I know he's an
Johnny,
Aussie
Aunt
boy.
Kathy, Aunt Becky.
My brother Paul.
Sammy.
Bunch of dungers. Megan. Family.
Yeah.
Thanks for tuning in tonight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I think
We'll have
it's,
some more adventures.
Yeah. Good
Yeah,
job
we'll
tonight,
look
mate.
Yeah.
Well,
Let's get to it.
Speaking of adventures, we're going to go to Australia now and catch up with our mate Anthony Snape. He's
Yeah.
joining us. He's going to do a song straight out of the gate for us. So
G'day, mate.
here he is, ladies and gentlemen. Anthony
How you doing?
Snape.
Good.
Take it away.
Another lonely night at home. No one knocking at my door. And I hear your voice echo down the hall. So I answer to your call. But there's no one there at all. No. Then I realize it's just me and these four walls. I'm still not over. I'm still not over you. No, no, no. Yo! Do, no. I pace up and down the room, 'cause there's nothing else to do. I'd put a movie on, but that's what we used to do. Oh, yeah. Oh, still not over. I'm still not over you. No, no, no. Do, 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 do. Yeah, 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 yeah. Ooh, all right. Ooh. Your picture hangs above my bed like your last words hanging in my head. Was I the only one to regret what was said? Yeah. Oh. Just below the picture fade. Life goes on about the same, but damn free. But my nights are haunted by your memory. Yeah. Oh, still not over. I'm still not over you. Oh, oh, I'm still not over you. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Man, that was awesome.
Ah, great stuff, man.
Pretty great. Pretty
Very
great.
cool.
Thank you.
Yeah, Anthony, I'm sure you've heard of Jeff Buckley.
Yeah.
Man,
Yeah, I
that
have
reminded me, like, I loved it. It was great.
Thanks, man. That was some
Yeah.
falsetto stuff that
Yeah.
that is the Buckley-esque stuff.
Yeah.
I've only ever done one Buckley song, and it was with Tommy Emmanuel, and it's on YouTube. And it's that crazy song that he does. I can't remember the name of it
Where he
now.
goes really through the roof on the falsetto.
He does.
Mojo 10 or something.
He does all sorts of weird stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Great song.
It's an insane. Yeah. Thank you,
Right,
man.
Strauss?
Yeah.
Yeah, very cool, mate. So just a quick background. I probably met you back in about 2007 or something. When I moved
Eight.
to Nashville. 2008 when you moved, was it? Yeah.
Yep,
Cool.
yep, that's right.
So you got over here for a good while. You just moved back, got a young family and stuff back in Wollongong now. And so how is it now you moved back? Are you kind of missing Nashville at all? Or I know you probably were planning to come over, you were saying,
Yeah.
but...
Yeah, well, I'm meant to be there right now, actually. My plane ticket was for last Tuesday.
Oh, wow.
So, that kind of rolled on by, and they've given me credits and whatnot, but, goodness knows what they're going to do about that. Yeah, look, Wollongong, in the intro, you're like, yes, got a dude from Wollongong. I'm definitely not from here, but we've chosen here for,
We'll
chosen
edit that
here
together
to be,
later.
no, and I was like, no, but yes, I'm originally from a little town called Gunnedah, which is out in northwest New South Wales. So I'm a country boy originally, and then lived in Sydney for a while. Then lived in Nashville for the last 10 years, and just had an absolute ball. And I miss it every day. Are you kidding me? Of course I miss it every day. But it was just time to have the kids closer to their cousins and all that kind of stuff. I've got two little kids, like a 3-year-old and a 6-year-old. So it's been really wonderful to get back here. And I tell you what, being close to the beach is really, really nice too.
Oh, yeah.
So that lifestyle change was really wonderful, and we've sort of grown into the community here now over the last, it's been 12 months, and it's been really nice. So yeah, but I miss Nashville every day.
Yeah.
Good stuff.
That's cool, mate. So, like, just going back a few years, there's a rumor actually that you were originally in the running to be cast as Harry Potter. And quickly, I just got a side-by-side here of you and Daniel Radcliffe there.
Oh,
we kind of were thinking, oh yeah, there's something there, you know. But then we got another picture here of when you found out you didn't get the part. There's there's that one.
Right, yeah. It was a little disappointing.
Yeah.
It was a little disappointing. And, you know, at the time, we didn't know how big Harry Potter was going to be.
True.
And I originally was going to be, you know, cast as Snape, obviously because of, you know, Snape.
Right.
And I think it's actually where that character wasn't named until I did the audition. And then after I did the audition, they did the whole naming of all the characters, and they took my goddamn name.
Oh, man.
Well, you know,
What's going on there?
That's
we
not
can
right.
only dream of what might have been. We've got a little picture here of if you had got the role, you know, we could definitely see you doing it.
Yeah.
And they are in the Harry Potter
Hang
role,
on,
you know.
hang on.
I mean, you know, we all have dreams, and I know that was probably yours, but, you know, music's...
You know, it's sad, man. Thanks for bringing that up. That was just wonderful.
Well, we just want
Appreciate it.
people to know that you were that close.
Yeah.
You know, you were really that close.
So close.
Snapey's going to be our caller mate next week too,
I
just
know.
to make sure he's
it's okay
checking
mentally.
mental stability. Yeah. You just threw him off the deep
That's
end.
all right.
Yeah.
There's plenty of cliffs around here to. So maybe call me before the end of the week.
Sure. Can do. Yeah.
Oh,
You got
man.
one for him?
Yeah, I do, actually. Anthony, tell us about what you're working on now, your song project.
Yeah, so over the last few years, I've done a bunch of crowdfunding projects where my base has funded the albums that I create, and it's been really, really cool because it's allowing people in, you know, to the studio and allowing them into the story and the way that music is created. And my base has been really excited about being a part of that, and they've, you know, so much so that they've been able to do it 3 times, which has blown me away. Because when I first started doing crowdfunding, I was really standoffish about doing crowdfunding because I didn't want to. I felt like I should create the music and then allow people to purchase it. But this is sort of flipping it on its head.
Yeah.
So it's been been really good for me actually, that model and moving forward with my fan base, doing that kind of creation. And so I thought I might take the next step because along the path, going out and playing shows, I've been doing a lot of house concerts up until COVID, and all the way along I get these stories from people in the audiences, and people share little tidbits of their lives with me, and quite often there's some wonderful emotional experiences that I get through these interactions. And so I thought, why not take the next step and turn the audience into the next focus for the next record? And so I've come up with a concept, and we're about to launch it probably in the next couple of months. It's called Your Song, and I'm writing songs with my fan base. And
That's awesome.
so it takes that next step from creating music that people can make a part of their lives to creating music from stories that are already the stories of the audience base.
Sure.
And I think that in telling the stories through the music and also sharing the journey of the creation of that piece of music, I think the interaction between artist and audience becomes like so close, and everyone else in the audience is going to enjoy the sharing and the processes along the way. So we'll see. It might just tank and be absolutely terrible, but you know, you never know until you jump in there and give it a shot.
Man, that's a great idea.
Yeah.
Make them part of it, you know.
Yeah.
Totally
Yeah.
part of it, where you're actually taking their stories about their family and their experiences and helping them emote it through music.
Sure.
Because the wonderful thing about music is that everyone has the ability to feel music.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not a one-way street. So if you feel stuff from music, you're actually a creator as well. That means every single person is a creator. And all you've got to do is to lift that story and just, out of experience over years and years of writing songs, you're able to carve it into something that allows other people to share that emotional experience.
And especially in this time too, like you can go anywhere in the world and find something in common with somebody, a song, a piece of music, which is so cool.
Yeah.
It is the universal language. It really is.
Right. Speaking of in common
Absolutely
too,
is, yeah.
Anthony, you're currently doing free live COVID concerts every week. Can you tell us about that? Is that a Facebook thing?
Yeah. So I had when all the gigs blew out, I was like, okay, what do we do now? Switched the camera on, and jumped into the audience and was like, let's start this off, and started playing shows just like many other artists out there, and not thinking that it was going to be a long-term thing or whether it would be sustainable. Just sort of opening up to tips and donations and things like that. But I've been totally blown away by the audience's ability to show up every week and support in lots of different ways, whether it's buying merch or direct donations. It's been a viable thing that I thought was only going to last for a couple of weeks, but now we're up to show number 20 is next week, 20 weeks worth. And, I've gone out, and the studio's been sort of slowly rejigging itself back into a more sort of broadcast facility, where over time, through the donations every week, I've gone out and got some more gear, making things a little bit better here and there. I've got a green screen here that I can pull across. That means that I can actually go and play house concerts in everyone's houses again,
awesome.
Which is just really cool. And this particular green screen, I bought the material and I sewed it myself.
Yeah.
Which is fantastic.
That's because you got
I got the old
time.
sewing machine out. I gave it a shot, and I was like, geez, I can make myself a pair of jeans. But it's really interesting the way that this has, forced people into a situation where they've got to make do with what they have and, make it up as you go along, which is, I guess, as a songwriter and as an artist, that's kind of what we do anyway.
Most artists that I've spoken to, it's just the ability to adapt to the environment. So good job for learning to do that for your audience.
And
thanks,
while
man.
you're talking about your studio there, mate, is that a Rode K2 up in front of you?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
It certainly is.
And Nicole Clark, you got representing Aussie there, mate, on the screen. Beautiful.
Well, I've always used Rode mics in the studio, but since getting back, I was like, well, I should jump in and see if I can get some Rode mics for live as well. And I've got an S1 that I've been using, which is beautiful microphone.
Great.
It needs a lot of juice to work though. So, you need to have sort of dedicated 48 volt, but I'm not even going to get into that detail because no one here cares.
Except us.
Except you guys.
Maybe some of our viewers as well. Mate, so you've had a long-standing relationship with Tommy Emmanuel. Here's a little bit of footage of you with Tommy in Glasgow, I think it was. Someone captured this little bit. Tell us about Tommy and the song you co-wrote with him on his #1 album, Accomplice One, and how he's kind of been a mentor with you and a great friend and everything.
What a man. There's not enough wonderful things I can say about Tommy Emmanuel. His guitar work and his talent is worldwide known and speaks for itself. But what I can speak to is the man himself. And to me personally, he's been such an incredible person. He supported me right from the beginning, where he heard, basically what took me to America was he heard my first record and decided to give me an opportunity to come and to find a bigger audience. And he did that. I'd never met him before until moving to Nashville. And then from there, the relationship grew. I got to see him play night after night, and what a privilege it is to see an artist like that play night after night and learn a little bit about. You know what? I'm not a guitar player on any. I'm not a even a fraction of what Tommy Emmanuel is on the guitar. But what I got to see was the way that he performed and the way that he interacted with his audience, and that connection that was made purely through melody and showmanship was incredible. And the power of music was so apparent in all of those audiences across borders. You know, I toured through Europe with him, and I toured the UK and in lots of countries where there was no English, and it's just amazing to see the power of music in that way. And so in writing a song with him, there's a song that he wrote called The Duke, and it's one of the most timeless melodies that I think that he's ever written. And when he approached me and asked me to write a lyric to it, I was sort of really standoffish about that, because one of the most important things is when you're playing with a piece of music like that stands so strongly on its own, one of the big things you got to do as a lyricist is to stay out of the way. Don't become a distraction.
Yeah.
And so I spent a good 2-3 months researching that particular song with Tommy to understand fully where he was when he wrote it and what it was about, so I could put that emotion into the lyric and give him exactly what he wanted to say throughout the song. And the interesting thing about Tommy is when he writes his melodies and all of his instrumental music, quite often when you dig into it and you talk to him about it, and he speaks about it sometimes as well, a lot of the time those melodies come from phrases, like lyrics people say. And you know, so he's a songwriter first and foremost before he's a guitar player. He's a songwriter, and his attention to detail melodically is what carries all of those. He has all of the tricks, he has all of the skills as a guitar player, and he could dazzle anyone, but that attention to detail with melody when he's writing music is amazing.
Wow.
And I was so excited, and I feel like it's one of my biggest achievements to write a lyric to one of his melodies. It's a really beautiful thing.
That's cool, mate. That's awesome.
Yeah, it is.
And I can vouch for the fact that you've definitely picked up from his performance, some of his performance skills, and live entertainment. In fact, so much so
mate.
that recently you were, I don't know if you know about this, sort of nominee in the inaugural Flycatcher Awards. Here's a couple of photos of you that were submitted to the Flycatcher Awards. There's that one. We've got another one. That one, man. Yeah, another good flycatcher. This one's good. The next one we call the Dive Bomber. There it is. That one's coming in hot. Yep. And this one was from the blind tasting category. This next one, yeah, it's a blind tasting.
Yeah, a bit of a June bug there.
But I think the thing that got you over the line with that award was the Steel Trap, which is this one where you got, like, most people let the fly get away. You just get down and don't let that little bugger out.
Yeah. What's really strange?
Well, you got to take your protein. You got to take your protein wherever you can get it. And as most of you know, when you're on the road, you just don't know what your next meal is going to be like. So,
true.
If there's some good protein flying around, and as long as you're in a country that there's not too much disease, you can sort of chow down as much as you like.
What's really bizarre is how this interview went from Tom Emanuel, and then it's like, here's Peter.
I know, right?
Yeah. Welcome to Two Aussies and a Yank walk into a bar.
Well, that's how our mind thinks. Also, Anthony, you're offering, you're going to offer our viewers an exclusive. Everyone who enters their email at anthonysnape.com receives a free download of your Disappearing Day album. And
Yeah,
go ahead.
Yeah, the Disappearing Day album was the one that brought me to America and opened up so many doors for me. And it's really the signature record that gives you an introduction to who I am as an artist. And I'm going to give that away to everyone who signs up to the email list today from this show. And then if you sign up for the email list, you get notified about 15 minutes before the live show every week. Because the live show jumps around, it's either Friday night, Saturday night, or earlier Sunday night. It jumps around a little bit depending on what's going on. But once you jump in on that, you'll get notifications about the Your Song project that's coming up and all that kind of stuff. but I'm not a spammer. I don't spam out stuff too often, so don't worry about any of that. And I don't sell any of the emails either. So.
But it's awesome. So
You're safe.
everybody, go download it. It's free. Support great musicians.
AnthonySnape.com. Speaking of that, Anthony, do you have one more song for us, mate? If you got the time, that'd be great.
Absolutely, I do. Here you go. This is called Frequency, and this is a song that I didn't even know Tommy knew, but this is the song that he picked up on, and the one that made him decide to bring me over. And it was probably in Chicago on radio there that he just jumped in and started playing along with me when I was playing the song.
Oh, that's awesome.
Which totally threw me. I don't need to be treated this way no more. All I've got should make me feel so small. Don't you know I believe, feel you out of faith. And it shows. You run frequency, I know, where the picture comes and goes. Static in my head, all the words you once said. And waves come crashing in, yeah, the cycle starts again. In spite of what goes wrong, you're the frequency I'm on. Electric pulse in a way I can't explain. I feel so close yet I'm so far away. And it shows. You run frequency, I know, where the picture comes and goes. Static in my head, all the words you once said. And waves come crashing in, yeah, the cycle starts again. In spite of what goes wrong, the frequency I'm on. Frequency I'm on. You're on a frequency I know, where the picture comes and goes. Static in my head, all the words that you once said. Waves come crashing in, yeah, the cycle starts again. In spite of what goes wrong, your frequency I'm on. Yeah, frequency I'm on. Alright, yeah, your frequency I'm on. Hey!
That's awesome.
That's some great energy there, Anthony.
Awesome.
Energy, mate. Good song.
And everybody should get over AnthonySnape.com and check out his music.
Yep.
Get as much of it as you can, because he's still putting some really cool stuff
The real
out,
deal,
so,
mate. Real deal.
Yeah.
Keep working
Love
it, mate.
Thanks,
Anthony,
guys.
Thanks so much for coming
Thanks,
out
Anthony.
or streaming out and
Keep it
being
up,
with us
buddy.
tonight, mate.
Cheers, thanks
Cheers.
guys.
Hope you get to come back and join us sometime, Anthony. That'd be great.
Yeah,
it'd be
live
great.
in the studio.
When you do get to come in, you
That's
come and play, come and hang out with us.
Yeah. Great screen.
Sounds good.
Great. Take care, mate.
See you, Anthony.
See you later, guys.
See ya.
Mate.
Wow, what a talent.
Yeah, no, he's awesome.
Yeah.
Very cool. Yeah, definitely people should get over there and check that out. And he's offering a free
Free album.
download.
It's free. Can't beat that.
Yep.
If I didn't do the show, I'd be on the laptop right now.
Yeah.
Yep. Here we go. This is first time for a new segment. Although we've had some before, but this is Steve's memes.
Steve's memes.
Steve's memes.
Steve's memes.
Steve loves
Look
his
at that.
memes.
He's got his own logo.
Oh, man.
Steve's memes. Straussy said to me, "Can you give us?" No. Yeah. Straussy said, "Can you just give us one meme?" And I was like, "Oh, I've got like 37 in my."
He sends them to us all day long.
2020, the year of the meme.
But we haven't seen these.
Well, it's one.
It's
only
one.
We can have one.
Oh,
It's
one.
You can have
If
one
you
a
can
week.
believe that I have one, right.
Well, this is you just have to hone your skills.
Well, I can
Hone
do
your
it.
skills
No, I
then.
don't have that capability. So I'm doing a setup in the story.
Okay.
Right, everyone's struggling in 2020 with COVID.
Are they?
Pandemic. Yeah. What? Almost at some point 40 million people unemployed.
Yeah, that's a lot.
Everyone's doing it rough. Bartenders,
Yeah.
hairdressers, our industry.
Yep.
You know who's doing it really tough though?
No, tell us.
Hollywood. Really tough. They have to like.
I don't feel bad for it.
They have to hear me out. They have to at least sell one of their Hampton houses.
Oh.
They have to like go from like 3 butlers and a house cleaner to just like 1 butler, right?
Yeah.
No toilet.
No one. You know, here's our first example here. She's having a tough time. Ellen DeGeneres,
She
yeah.
is. She
Yeah.
is, yeah.
That's not her, but that's all right.
It doesn't look like
her.
it.
Her show's a bit toxic. Fallon, yeah. He's having trouble with some skits that are coming back to haunt him.
He grew his hair out, too.
He did, yeah. He looks good at makeup.
Yes,
That
He's
does
let-
look
he's
like
let it go.
Jimmy.
That's
Oh,
like
my goodness. That's what he looked like.
Fallon's having an issue. Who's next
Yeah.
there?
Yeah.
Oh, Jimmy Kimmel. He's having some skits come back and bite him on the bum.
Oh, man.
That
That hair's growing out.
Hollywood
It's growing
elite is just having a tough time. You know who else is having a tough time?
Who else, mate?
Tom Hanks. He's having a tough time. Looks like that's a University of Phoenix crash course in makeup right there.
Jeez, that's bringing the clowns.
They're
right
having
there.
a tough time. You know, they're trimming down. You know, he's got to do his own makeup.
I can see that.
Yeah.
I can tell.
Who else?
And his hair.
Now this is, we love some Jennifer Aniston. This is her in her heyday, but the
Yeah.
COVID itself is really affecting Jennifer Aniston these days.
Oh, you
You've
can't.
seen her lately? Ooh, no Botox, no adrenochrome
Her
there.
hair straightener's still working though.
Yeah, it is.
Those piercing blue eyes. And this leads us up to the meme of the week. There's you remember Julia Roberts and this is Erin Brockovich.
This is Aaron Brown.
Back in her, she's having a, ladies and gentlemen, Steve's meme of the week. 2020 has been hard on all of us.
Wow. Yeah.
Don't you feel a little bit of sympathy for the Hollywood elite?
Look at his necklace.
No, her.
Her.
It's Julia
Sorry,
Roberts,
I'm
yeah.
sorry.
Yeah, man.
She's committed.
What happened to Pretty Woman?
Dude looked like a lady.
You think that's bad? You think that's bad? You should see Richard Gere.
Oh, no.
Oh,
That's
wait,
next
Richard
week.
Gere.
Oh, there's more?
Steve's man.
There's not enough gerbils around here for Richard Gere. Stage me!
Oh, Steve's meme. Holy crap.
Hoo-yah!
Good one. Good one. Straight out of the gate. mate. Straight out of the gate. Steve's meme. That's a hit. I even like the logo. I think it works.
Stage me!
Let's see it again.
Oh,
If you like it, give us some thumbs up. So stage me!
oh.
Stage me!
It's like a used car salesman.
Sunday, stage me! Alright, I'm not gonna plug it.
Oh, that was good, buddy.
You like that?
Good job. I did.
Righto.
Oh, man.
Well, we're almost done. We've had a good one. I've had a good show.
Cracker.
What did you think? Cracker was
Pretty good.
Yeah. Can you say that?
Nah. Gem. It's a gem.
It's
It's a gem. It's a bloody gem.
Yeah.
Well, we got one thing to take us out is the old favourite question of the week. And we'll just bring in the question back up again. If you had to homeschool your kids, what subject are you best equipped to teach? A, math.
Nope.
Here we go. We got a little math theme. Oh, no, that's not the math one.
No.
No, there you go.
There
A, math. We've got B, science.
Ooh.
She blinded me.
No, that's not the science one. Yeah, that's the science one. Yeah. Okay, so math and science. C, politics.
Sloppy Joe.
Sloppy Joe.
Oh man, that would be political science.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or D, sex education.
Gary called it.
Oh, that's not the sex one. No. There we go. That's the sex education.
Well, but that said something else.
That looks like the picture of Gaz eating that salami Subway.
The Mulgrews chili dog. Oh wait, where is it? Let me get it.
Yeah.
Corn in the cob. That's a little bit of bootleg right there.
Hey, Dad. Rach, I hope Grandma's still not watching.
Again, speaking of that, apologies. You should be in bed.
What was that?
Even though
science
it's like
one?
1 o'clock in the afternoon in
What
Australia.
was that first science
I'm
one?
a little.
It's the Bob Marley.
What? Does PE not matter? All PE. Is that PE?
That's not science. That's
Or
horticulture.
that's got to be
Wow, what
no.
do you
That's
think that horticulture
that's
comes
study hall.
Study hall. That's Gaz's.
You know what?
That's Gaz's high school, right?
Yeah. Oh,
I tell you what, I bet Stewie's down there drooling in Panama right now.
Stewie wants to
Stewie's
in the picture.
He'd be like, Stewie would be like, why am I not on this show?
I don't understand anything about science, but I am a quick frickin' learner. I'm going with B, science.
Science.
Just to get my hands on
something.
one of those. Right there.
There you go.
I'm a quick learner.
Gaz is good.
I'm going with politics.
Politics.
Yep.
Wow.
Yeah.
Went full sloppy Joe.
but if you had kids and you would teach them politics.
Yeah, I want to teach them the right ways of politics.
Yeah.
And it means going to history class.
Jeez. So I've got a tie break again.
You got a tiebreaker.
Hey, you don't have to pick a house.
Yeah, I mean, you can pick
Well,
your
that
own.
won't tie break.
Hey, but if you pick your own, we all win.
No one wins.
I think I'm going to go with Steve.
Yeah!
Science.
All
You
right.
blinded me with science. Oh, there's your beaker.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, it's,
Let me get it.
if everyone just, partook, the world would be a lot more chill.
Exactly.
I'm all about some science and horticulture.
And Rachel's grandma is still watching. She just commented. So
Love you, Graham.
Yeah. That's Gary's habitat right there.
Well, the cornfield.
His hair,
Allegedly.
his hair kind of fits
Definitely
in
not.
too, doesn't it?
Definitely not.
His hair's like a little bud popping up there in the middle. But
Oh, man, why we gotta make fun of my hair?
because we cut it.
I know.
Right.
Oh yeah,
All right.
you did.
That's
cut
it. Well,
Thanks to all our Aussie friends and family tuning in Australia, as
Yeah.
well as Anthony Snape followers.
Dad,
Snake,
Rach, Grandma,
legend.
Jesse.
Yeah, Ma,
Love you
Paul,
guys.
Jules, Cam.
Oh, Jules.
Yeah.
yep. We'll be back same time, same bat channel.
Same
next
bat
week.
channel.
Yep.
Yeah.
Thanks for having us here at Jaybird Studios, guys. We've got Ben and Todd
Todd-o!
here and there.
Todd's
And,
also a corn guy.
the magicians.
Nebraska.
Todd the corn husker.
Yeah, he's from Nebraska.
Right.
We love
Did he
some Todd-o.
chow down on the rest of that corn?
No, but I got
bet
a bag
he did.
for him.
Oh, you got
Buble style.
Yeah, buble. Right out.
We got to get photo of Todd for next week.
Sorry, Todd.
All right.
Oh man, take
Thanks
it
for
away.
tuning in, everyone.
Thanks,
Yeah.
See you
guys.
next week.
Right up.
Stay free!
What will they say if they take it too far? Two Aussies and a Yank walk into a bar. Two Aussies and a